Hey there everybody, Spooky Marshmallow here, and today I am going to be reviewing a show that shook me to the core, and that is Amazon Prime Hellier. Oh, oh my gosh, you guys. So I live in Kentucky, just recently moved here. Had no idea that Hellier, Kentucky even existed until I saw this film. uh I don't know even where to begin. So, a team of paranormal investigators head to Hellier, Kentucky to investigate a case of goblin sightings. Upon arrival to Hellier, no one wanted to help them out. They called police stations to question about stories of them, and same as the news, no one was interested. They tried to follow up on a lead from a mysterious man who had emailed them the goblin story to begin with. Locals in Hillier had never heard of this mystery man who claimed his name was Dr. David Christie. In their quest to communicate with goblins or spirits through ghost hunting equipment, they got some clues to gather links to the Mothman. And they also found the term by John Keel, who wrote the Mothman prophecies, synchromysticism. They were also being guided by balloons. Yes. Also, they used the term in this film, synchronicity, a lot. And so that is when different bits of your life start to click together and start to lead you somewhere. And that became their quest, was to find out what exactly is going on in Hellier, Kentucky. Not just Hellier, it turns out, but there's some strange things going on in Somerset as well. There's a cool paranormal museum in Somerset that I plan on going to one day when I get up the nerve to step foot in Somerset. And after you've seen the show, you will totally understand why. I don't want to give too much away because I want you to see the film. It is so good. It was so well documented. It was well shot. It is very slow at times, I will say that. But once they start on a lead and the lead just starts to snowball, it's like, oh my gosh. Then it becomes addictive, and you have to keep watching. You have to keep seeing what's going to happen next. That's how it was for me. Like, it first started out and I'm like, oh man, this is really boring, but I stuck with it because I wanted to see what was going to happen next. And I am so happy that I did stick with it, because I was not disappointed by the events that happened in both season 1 and season 2. Season 2, whoa, like season 2 just really blew my mind, you guys. And it scared the crap out of me, to be perfectly honest. Like, I still get like a little shook just when I talk about it and think about it, because it just is very intense. And if you're a person that lives here in Kentucky, and or you live near or in those areas, I'd like to know down in the comments if you've ever experienced anything, anything strange, like even strange sounds or screams or anything like that. Just out of curiosity, I would just like to know. I'm sure a lot of other people would like to know too, what's going on in Hellier and Somerset. And also it freaked me out that they were able to find a connection between the goblins in Hellier and the Mothman. It's messed up. It's crazy. And what's happening in Mammoth Cave? Like, there's all kinds of weird things going on here in the state of Kentucky, and no one wants to talk about it. So I'm just very curious as to what's going on here. To know, like, I mean, I get the whole the whole goblin story, like supposedly, way, way back hundreds of years ago, goblins were seen coming out of these burned out mines. And in fact, it's where the term little green men actually originated from. It had nothing to do with aliens. It was referring to these goblins here in Kentucky. Also, that reminds me that I don't want to give it all away, but there could possibly be a connection with these goblins being aliens. Kentucky does have a lot of UFO sightings, so that may be connected to it all as well. It's just in my head, like after I saw the show in my head, I'm imagining Kentucky as just this giant freak show. And there's all these Bigfoot running around, and there's all these like cryptid creatures running around in these burned out mines and the caves. Oh, the caves are scary too. And Lord knows Kentucky has its share of caves. And so it's like all these little creatures just running around and running havoc. And then there's these weirdo people worshiping these goblins or aliens, whatever they are. It is messed up, you guys. So check it out. It is called Hellier. And it is about Hellier, Kentucky. Like I said, didn't even know the place existed, and I thought I knew everything about Kentucky before I even moved here. But it turns out I don't know jack about Kentucky. So check it out. Definitely. Amazon Prime has it right now. You'll have to search for it because it took me a while to find it, and then finally I just did a search on it through Prime and I found it right away. There's 2 seasons. Like I said, it is slow at times, but stick with it. It is so interesting, you guys. It is so interesting, and I loved it. Will I watch them again? Yeah, you bet I will. Like, I want to watch them again soon because I want to document some things that maybe I missed in the first go-round. So stay tuned because I may do some more about Somerset and Hellier. Hellier especially. I don't want to pick on the people of Somerset. So I may do some more about Hellier. And like I said, I'm going to definitely re-watch season 1 and season 2 to see if there's some things that I missed because they cover so much in so little time that I'm almost positive I have probably missed something. All right, that's going to end my review of Hellier for now. For now, it's a to be continued. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching and spending a little time with me today. I'm Spooky Marshmallow. Please like and subscribe. And remember, stay spooky, my friends.